Hello everyone, welcome back to Digdata's Tableau series. And in today's session, let us learn about what is data analytics. Now, we have been going through what is data visualization, what is Tableau, why are we using Tableau and all. But then, where is this Tableau being used? It is being used in data analytics or data analysis. So, we are doing data visualization, but again, that is possible only after you do your analysis on the data. So in today's session, basically, we'll be learning about what, how, and why to do data analysis. So my name is Abidinisa. I am a technical trainer, soft skills trainer, and I'm also a content creator. So quickly moving ahead towards today's agenda of the session. That is, we need to know what is data analytics. Like I said, what, why, and how it works, and what all does it include. What are the tools used? The tools used, I mean, there are a lot of tools that can be used, but here I'm going to tell you some tools that are, very basic on or very much used these days. Okay, so we are going to talk about those. Then we have the applications of um, data analytics. So coming towards its introduction, it is the process of analyzing raw data and in order to make conclusions about the information and use it for the development of the business. So being a data-driven business is important, but what does that mean exactly? Okay, so that is something you need to analyze before you start up a business or you are going to work for a business that is related to data or being driven by data. Now, data-driven businesses, what do? They make decisions based on data, which means they can be more confident that their actions will bring success since there is data to support them. So that brings us to our point of what is data analytics. And in simple words, it is the process of collecting and organizing data in order to draw helpful conclusions from it. So the process of data analysis uses analytical and logical reasoning to gain information from the data. The main purpose of data analysis here is to find meaning in data so that the derived knowledge can be used to make informed decisions. Okay, so this was just what is data analytics. Now let us see how can it be used in a business. So for example, your business could be market research, product research, and what do you say, positioning, customer reviews, sentiment analysis, or any other issue for which there is data. So analyzing data will provide insight to such organizations and in order to make right choices. Now, in businesses today, data analytics plays a very important role because data-driven choices are the only way to be truly confident in business decisions. Okay, now some successful businesses may be created on a hunch, but almost I would say all successful businesses choices are data-based. So, what are the there are some different types of data analytics here that we need to just go through so that we understand what are we actually studying. That is descriptive data analytics, diagnostic data analytics, predictive data analytics, and prescriptive data analytics. In descriptive data analytics, uh, what do? You look at past data and you tell what happened. Okay, so descriptive data analysis basically it looks at the past data and tells what happened. So this is often used when tracking key performance indicators, KPIs, revenue, sales, leads, and everything related to such. So that will be descriptive data analytics. Now, diagnostic data analysis, what does it do? It aims to determine why something has happened. Once your descriptive analysis shows that something negative or positive has happened, diagnostic analysis, it comes into picture then and it helps you figure out why did that happen. Now, business may see that leads increased in the month of October and use diagnostic analysis to determine which marketing efforts contributed the most. Okay, so basically they are working hand in hand. They are not working individually. They're working hand in hand. Now, predictive analysis, it predicts what is likely to happen in the future. In this type of research, trends are derived from past data again, which are then used to form predictions about the future. Let me give you an example here. To predict next year's revenue, data from previous years will be analyzed. If revenue has gone up 20% every year for many years, we would predict the revenue next year will be 20% higher than this year. Okay, so that is based upon the previous data that we have. This is a simple example then. But predictive analysis can be applied to much more complicated issues such as risk assessment, sales forecasting, and qualifying leads. So these are just certain examples. Now we next have prescriptive data analytics. Prescriptive data analysis, it combines the information found from the previous three types of analysis, like all that you found on in descriptive, diagnostic, and predictive, and then you use it here. And how do you use? You form a plan of action for the organization to face the issue or the decision that is to be made. Now this is where the data driven choices are made. These four types of data analysis can be applied to any issue with data related to it. And with the internet, data can be found about pretty much everywhere and everything. Now, what are the methods of data analysis? So before going ahead, let us see first why we are using data analysis again. So basically, if we can just say this will be a summary of what all we have seen till now in today's session. We need data analytics to gather hidden insights, to generate reports, perform market analysis, and improve business requirement. Now, what are the different types and what are the tools used? What are the different methods? So since our expertise at is to in these data companies is to get the data and work on it. So what will be the steps required? They'll be like identifying the data, extracting, preparing, integrating, and then consuming. That is what you will be doing with the data. And identifying the data, what do? You need to be challenging with a vast amount of data, whether it's on the web or, like I said, there are different sources where you get your data from when you are a data driven company. It can be from your customers, it can be from your partner companies, it can be from your what do you say, research, or the people searching for your product from them through online forms or through text files, whatever. So these are the different resources. So that is how you will extract them. So if you remember, we also did a session on ETL. So what you're doing, extracting, transforming, and then loading. So all this is happening in data analysis. You are preparing the data, you're extracting the data, you're integrating, manipulating, cleaning, several steps involved doing all of this. And at the end, when we are done with all of that, that is when we are presenting our data as a data visualization part. So these are all the things that are, these are all the steps that are carried out in data analysis. Okay, so some of the tools, that can be used that are usually used these days. So R, and there is this R language is there. It's used among statisticians and data miners for developing statistical software and data analysis. So it could be just machine learning algorithms. It could be data science, and there are a lot of things, even visualizations. There are a lot of things that you can do using R, SAS, and Python as well. Python is a bit advanced version of R is what I would say, because it is not confined to certain things that R can do, but it can do much more than what R helps with. Okay, so next would be Tableau. That is what we're going to learn now in these sessions that we are carrying out. So it helps simplifying raw data into very easily understandable format. Now, what is that? Pictorial representations. We have graphs, we have plots, we have stories, we create dashboards. So all of that is done in Tableau. So this was about it. Now, coming to use cases. Where is data science, data analysis used? Now, financial services, e-commerce, market research, agriculture, and medicine. Financial services, for example, if you are a bank, okay, if you're a bank and you want to check out your credit card defaulters, that is the basic example where you can find everywhere credit card defaulters. You have the data, you take out the data, and then you can analyze it to check all of your credit card defaulters. E-commerce, online shopping. So the recommendations that you get, if you're a customer, the recommendations that you get when you are shopping something, that is done through data analysis based upon what customers have bought along with something. Okay, so if you're buying So, for example, a baby lotion, any baby product. So, what you would get along with that is something for the mother or for the baby. You will not get something completely different, any kitchen item. You won't get anything like that. So that is what e-commerce. That is how data science, data analysis is helping in e-commerce, based upon customers' data. Whatever they have bought, based upon that, or based upon your own shopping. So they would also suggest you things based upon that. Now, market research, again the same. Agriculture and medicine. Medicine also, it's playing a very important and crucial role. So again, you need to, go through the patterns. If there is, suppose if it is about a disease, so patterns of, the what could you say, symptoms that happen for a particular disease, and then what area is that happening, then what all precautions should be taken. Everything put in, you can put the data together, and you can analyze it, and you can come up with a solution for that. So, well, data analysis has several of its own uses. So, what I would like to do is I would ask you to just let me know what you think. Come up with different uses of data analysis that can be used. Let me also tell you there is one use case that I was astonished when I heard. So, if you know anything about Xbox, so it's being used in Xbox as well. So what I would like you to do is just go search for it over the internet and let me know in the comment section how is it used there. Okay? Thank you very much for being patient and going through this session. I hope this was really helpful for you. And I'll be coming up with many more such videos on Tableau. And if you have any queries or any feedback, feel free to comment. Thank you very much. Goodbye till the next session and happy learning.